In this video, I'm going to show you a really quick way to come up with your first 5 tweets on Twitter. And really what we want to do is once again look at the top influencers in our niche that we are following. And it's from these top influencer accounts in our niche that we are really going to get the ideas for our first 5 tweets. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the 5 or 6 influencer accounts I'm following here. And this is where we're going to get everything that we need in order to come up with the ideas for our first tweets. Now, to be clear, what we are trying to achieve here is just to build out some content on our Twitter page. We don't expect to get any likes or engagement on these tweets because we have no followers. So the purpose of doing this is to build out really a sample of the type of content and tweets that we'll be putting out. And then when we do go to encourage people to follow our account, they'll get a clear understanding of, okay, what is the content you're putting out and why should I really follow you? So the best way to come up with that content is just to look at these influencers. And so what we can do is come in one by one and have a look at these. So really what we're looking for are tweets that have had a huge amount of engagement. And what we can do if we like a tweet, we think it's a good idea, it's maybe something we can do, we can just simply like this. And then what's going to happen is, if we refresh this, we should see now in our likes tab here, any content that we've liked. And this can really be our short list of ideas for content that we can put out. So I'm going to go through some of these accounts, pick up some ideas, and then show you how to really make your own post. So I think that is a great piece, something that we could do, or something that we could retweet and even comment on. So what we've got here, another great post. He's sharing an article from another website in the niche, but he hasn't just shared the article, he's added his own comments as well. And that's something that's interesting and something that we could do as well. That is a much better way to get engagement and engage in the conversation on Twitter, not just post a link, but give your opinion or say something about that and add your own little twist onto it. That's a way to create a post very easily, even if you're not creating the actual article that's there. So let's keep going down. Okay, so he has here a link to a blog post that he made out. So he's using Twitter to share blog content. That's definitely something we could do as well. Okay, here he is. He's been featured in a book. Not something that we could do probably immediately as a brand new account, but it is something. Again, he's sharing out blog content. Sharing out blog content as well. And here we go. Some more kind of comments on different things that we could do. Useful shortcut. Maybe that's something we could do. Just a useful shortcut, quick tip like that. And let's move on to another influencer account then to get more ideas. And this is more of a business account. Okay. Simple way to friends to gift. Okay. A video. This is a video uploaded to Twitter. You can see it's got 1,500 views. So that's maybe something we could do. Just record a quick video from our phone, post it to our Twitter profile. Wouldn't even have to look that professional, but it gets a good amount of views. And it's something it's a different type of content. You can see it's very eye-catching in the newsfeed here and even on their profile page. It is something very attractive and really catches the eye. So scrolling down a little bit, is early retirement a realistic dream? So that's a good kind of question at the start of sharing a blog there. So they've asked a question to kind of hook you in, and then they posted the blog there. What investing questions do you have for our experts? Okay, so that's something interesting. It's probably something I could do, maybe not immediately, but definitely in the future. And then they've got links off to other blog posts here. Let's move on to another example. You can see just by going through different accounts, you can build up ideas quite quickly. Okay. So a comment, what's the worst job you ever had? They're really sharing out a blog post here. But again, as you can see, they're trying to engage people in the conversation rather than just dropping the link. So that's pretty easy, something we could do. Here they've retweeted a visual image from another account. That's something definitely we could do. That's not too hard. Moving on slowly down then. Sharing an article out. Okay, sad news. Again, just retweeting someone else that has a lot of mentions. That means that's something good that we could do. Because if we retweet this, something like this, then all of these people will be notified and that gets us on their radar. So let's keep coming down. Now, as you can see, it can take you a little bit of time just to go through, but it's definitely much easier than trying to come up with stuff yourself. Just come through and like these. Did you ever use your shop? Happy Monday. 3 comments. I mean, that's not too hard to do. Or have a great weekend. Maybe that's even a better thing to do. If we've no audience, it's maybe just to say Happy Monday. That's something we could do. It's Monday today. Okay, I'm going to take a minute just to have a look at some other ideas here. Here's something interesting I found. You know, the boom is back when you buy a coffee at a train station and the estate agents are advertising on the paper cups. So that's something that he's noticed just out and about. It's a simple picture. I mean, taken most likely from his mobile phone and then just tweeted out. And it's commentary on what's happening in the world. Very simple. I could definitely do that. Now coming down, we'll look at the final profile here. This is number 6. And that's pretty cool. I mean, it's just the team from their business in their Christmas jumpers. It's around Christmas time now. And so anything seasonal is also a great thing that you could tweet out initially. You wouldn't need to have a huge audience for that. And it just looks great. People get a sense of who you are, who your team is. And that's something very easy you could do. Okay, so I've collected some ideas for my first tweets from those influencer accounts. I'll just close all these down so we can focus in now. And I'm just going to refresh the page. I said 13 likes. So already there, I have 13 ideas about what I could do. And this is how you can come up with your first 5 or 10 posts on Twitter. Just look at what influencer is doing. Like any one that you think you could easily replicate. And you can go ahead and do those. It's very, very simple. Videos. We've got comments. We've got sharing blog posts. We've got comments on other articles. And we have really questions that they're asking the audience as well. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start doing my first tweet straight away. If you've got any other tweets there that you just did for practice, you can go ahead and delete them. And one tweet I liked there that was in our list was Happy Monday. We're almost near Christmas as well. So what I can do is days. So we've got 7 days till Christmas. What I can do is Happy Monday. 7 days. And maybe I can even put in a GIF here. So these are GIFs that are actually built into Twitter. Let's put in Christmas, see what we can find. If we search for these. So you something like this could be pretty funny just to put in. It shows that it's seasonal. It shows that the account is active. And there we go. It's kind of a Happy Monday tweet, but also 7 days until Christmas. And that's going to resonate with anybody who sees our profile right now, because it's timely. It's something to do with Christmas, and it definitely catches attention. Now, something else that I think I could do straight away is, we saw this conversation down here. What we can actually do is retweet this tweet. But we don't want to just retweet it. We want to add a bit of our comments as well. So we want to have some content on our profile that relates to our topic. And in this example, just setting up a personal finance type Twitter account. So the tweet here originally is, I think Bitcoin is a ridiculous speculative bubble. And we can really add our own comment in here. We can say something like, some heated debate in this thread. Personally, it's a bubble. What do you think? So we've kind of added our comment. We've said what our opinion is, as we've also asked a question as well. So if we come to our profile now, we've got something here that really adds our comment as well to something else that has been written about. And then really this just lays the foundation for our content. So once again, we're not trying to get likes and comments and shares on these tweets. We're just trying to build a base of content on our profile so that people can see when they do come and when we kind of go after them to follow us, that they understand what we are actually tweeting about and why they should follow our account. So to recap, in order to find the first 10 or 5 posts, have a look at your influencers that you are following and any comments that you like or any tweets that you think you could do, just simply go ahead and like them. That will add them to your like list, and then you can use that as a list of ideas for you to work on. So go ahead and do that now, or put this strategy in your back pocket for later.